Good morning and happy day 5. This is Halmstad and this is where I was supposed to park, which is right on the harbour. So today is really windy. I'm getting to use this little microphone cover for the first time ever. So yeah, this was where I was supposed to park. I will show you. All along here. It's right along where the boats are. I think there's about 19 spots which have electricity and about like 40 total. So yeah, half electricity, half without. It seemed really good online. I was really excited. When I got here, there was a sign that tells you like how much it is to pay to stay the night, which was all fine. I knew that online. I looked at Park for Night beforehand. It seemed great. I mean, I was looking forward to this kind of view in the morning. Except the problem was you could only pay in cash, which is crazy because Sweden is a cashless society, and I haven't needed cash anytime I've been to Sweden. I have been before on a holiday and never used cash, only used card. I know people who are Swedish, they never use cash. I have contacted campsites that I will be staying at in Sweden and they said no need for cash, we use card. So I was like, oh, this must be the same. So silly me, didn't bring any cash for Sweden, which is Swedish krona SEK. So yeah, if you want to stay at this campsite, this park up should I say, then you're going to need cash. I had to move on to a different place, but so this is it. This is City Camp, Riverside, Halmstad, Sweden, camping for motorhomes. You've got the 220 SEK without electricity, 270 SEK with electricity, and they just have the electricity right next to where you park. It seems pretty easy. They've got showers, they've got toilets, supposedly to get rid of your waste, although I can only see a spot here to empty like the dishwasher and stuff, not the chemical waste. This does not look like chemical waste to me, so I would not risk it. But yeah, other than that, you've got drinking water, you've got water over there to access. These are toilets and showers. Actually, that isn't the shower. That is just the toilet. Where were the showers then? I'm even more confused. If I stayed here, I probably would have gotten an answer. But yeah. So this was it. These little blocks here. These are where you just hook up your electricity cable, and that's where you get your electricity from. But yeah, did not stay the night. I don't know if I would again. It seems like a really industrial area. It's super cold today, which is the first place in Sweden or anywhere in Europe that has been so cold so far. So yeah, this is it. This is the big sign that I looked at when I arrived. So there are 34 places, 19 have electricity. But yeah, this was at the bottom. You can see cash in a mailbox on a table near the toilet, or cash at the manager's office, basically. Neither of which I have. So yeah, if you want to use this site, it seems quite nice, quite out of the way. Bring cash, which you won't use anywhere else in Sweden, but you will need for this site, I'm afraid. This is the view along the river, and Halmstad city centre is over here. So I won't be heading into the centre of Halmstad today. Gonna head further up the coast, and we'll be getting ready to check in early at the Gothenburg, or Gothenburg in Swedish, campsite at 1 PM so that we can explore the city. It is at Lisebergine, which I will show when I get there. It looks really pretty, proper campsite. Is it the first proper campsite on this visit? I think it is. It is! So yeah, it should be nice. And I will empty everything when I get there, because toilet is getting slightly full, and we will get rid of our rubbish appropriately, as you do when you are a responsible camper. Let's head off then. Right, so NK Najarden, or BK Najarden, is over on that side, and I drove along here to this car park. You can see Bertie in the distance there, This is just a car park just further along. I believe it is on Park for Night. Just any other normal car park. It's a bit off the road. This is the main road, but it gets really quiet at night time, so you won't notice it. You do have to pay during the day, but it is free overnight. I'll show the sign so you can see. So this is the parking sign as you arrive. I've gifted just means you have to pay during these hours, so 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. on a weekday, 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. on a weekend, so Saturday and Sunday. Most things in Sweden are pay with app. However, I've been fine paying with card so far. And this little sign at the bottom, it tells you how much it is at each time. So it's 4 krona per hour, which is really cheap, exceptionally cheap. And any other time, which is this little bit at the bottom, is free. Gratis means free. So really good little parking spot. There's parking at the front where no one's using, and there is parking at the back, which I am using. And there's a little area you can probably see cordoned off here, kind of goes just around the next bit, which is a dog area. It's a dog park, so people just kind of let their dogs off the lead in there, and it's quite safe. So yeah, pretty good. So yeah, there is the dog park at the end, and this is Bertie. We're about to head off. So after yesterday, what I thought was a disastrous end to the day, enough so that I didn't record last night's video, it ended up being really nice. There was a few cars parked in here overnight, but none actually come in. No one was messing around. Pretty safe, quite an enjoyable sleep. There's the dog park at the end, and there's a massive park behind. So yeah, I've kind of backed a bit further into the bush. It's not completely in the bush, but yeah, I've backed a bit further so that no one can access the bikes overnight. So if they wanted to get to them, they'd take a lot of extra effort to get them. But yeah, really nice area. And what's starting out to be a lovely morning. It's now warming up and the wind is dying down a bit, so hopefully we'll have another lovely day. Let's set off on our next adventure. Very nice. Beach area. So we're in Falkenberg now. Lots of cobbled streets jiggling us around. And lovely flowers by the looks of things. Oh my god.
It's one-way street.
Is this a one-way street? I do not know. Oh, there's the river. I must be going the right way. There's the church up ahead. That are disguised as cobblestone streets.
The restaurant Gustav Rat.
We're just going to park up at the Ica. It's just on here on the left. So this is Ica in Falkenberg. They have an absolutely massive car park, and when you come in, which is just on the left hand side of the screen, you come down and there is a sign that tells you that caravans can park here. Yeah. They were really long spots, as you can see. You'd probably get maybe an 8-metre motorhome in here, but there's only cars parked next to us at the moment. But really nice. It's the first supermarket in Sweden that I have noticed that has actual bays for caravans and motorhomes. But yeah, there is the massive Ica. It's really central to Falkenberg city centre. We practically drove through it. Falkenberg. Heading down to the shopping street and the river. Have a look along the shopping street. Only about 5 minutes from the Ica down the road. Nice little walk. A cool little seating area, or lying down area should I say. Very nice. Little doggy statue. Look at it. A friend. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Wanting to kiss it. A friend. So I think this lights up on a night, which I'm sure is beautiful. Looks like the Gamla Stan area. Old area. Lovely. Well, down by the riverside. This is a bridge we crossed over earlier. Up ahead. Very beautiful place. Very old style city. Lovely. Simba's enjoying himself. So peaceful. You can hear the birds chirping. It's actually people fishing in the water. Wading deep, they're about there. Yeah. Crazy. Krog. Wow, nice little water feature right in front of the church. So many tulips. Sweden really loves their tulips. They are gorgeous. They know how to put together a flower display. Beautiful. These are some scary looking mermaids. Terrifying. But cool little design. Just on a random rock in the middle of the garden. Interesting. What a beautiful church. Gorgeous. Considering this is the city centre, it is super quiet. Oh, even the patterns on the tiles. Nice. Put a proper little roof on this little bug house, palace. Well, it is more like a palace. Very nice. So innovative. Right next to the church. These bugs have a house with a view. This Ica is really central. It's why I chose it in the centre of Falkenberg. You just head back out onto the road and walk down to the right. I drove through that anyway when I was coming up from the south, so very nice. They have really like bobbly streets, cobblestone. So yeah, it's really nice. Beautiful place. Highly recommend anyone stopping off here. And obviously you can stock up while you're here. There's a 2-hour limit on this car park, but we've just walked around in about an hour and 10 minutes. So it gives you time to have a look around the store if you want. So yeah, very beautiful place, highly recommend. And now I'm going to head off to Gothenburg just in time for checking in at the campsite at 1 PM. Should be nice. Let's go! Into the mountain we go!
Oh, it's not very long.
Oh, that's so tiny! I was so excited. It's still cool, I'll take it. We drove through a mountain and see. Very nice. Well, we are at Kungsbacka, which is on the way up to Gothenburg. They have a massive Lidl store and a massive Ica, which is behind me. But yeah, we're just going to stop here, maybe get some more water. They don't have the big multi-packs of bottles of water like the 2 litre ones in Ica, or the Ica we were at earlier at Falkenberg, so gonna have a look in Lidl, see if they've got them. They do at home, so hopefully. So let's have a look round. So we're gonna try some vanilla sticks. They also have kanelbulla, which is cinnamon buns. Welcome to Gothenburg. Multicolored houses. Very pretty. Off to the campsite. Yeah, they do look metal. The Gothenburg trams. Whee! Little bikes. That's golf, so it's round here.
In 300
Fancy
meters,
sign.
your destination will be on the left.
Thank you, Google.
Check in.
Check in. They did say they had mini golf on site, so that must be it. So this is the campsite, Lisebergheim. This is check-in building just as you enter. So I'm parked over here and we can enter through the gate now. Let's go. Does it open automatically? I don't know. So we've got their own conference room and breakfast. Because they do cabins as well, like the cabins on the left hand side. Very nice. I think I'm going the right way here. Oh, there's the bins. Turn around. So clearly you can park caravans and stuff here. If you show them that on the left. There's the parking for them. That's the service building on the left coming up. And then we're the first spot here on the end. Nice. So we get the end spot. Okay, so we're all parked up in Lisebergheim campground. It is really nice, very pretty, loads of parking spots. It doesn't seem particularly busy, easy enough to get around. The check-in was English speaking, so super easy. We're right opposite a playground, which is really cute. Little playground there. There's loads of spots for motorhomes, caravans all the way around, and this is where Birdie is. As you can see, absolutely massive parking spot. I'm pretty sure it has electricity as well. I will have to have a look, but yeah, pretty great. Let's go. Okay, so just on the other side of the playground, the big yellow building, is the service building. So I'm off now to empty the grey wastewater, which is all like the washing up liquid, stuff out the bathroom when we were washing our hands. Over here is a recycling station, so it has everything you can possibly need. It has English translation, it has Swedish, and I think on the bottom it might be German as well. So this is the main entrance. You do have a card to scan your way into that one, but here it tells you Latrin Tomnin. You've got a hose there to fill up if you wanted to, and where I'm going is along here. So this is what you use for the grey and the chemical. You just open this. It's like its own little self-contained area. So on the left you have sink, paper towels, hose pipe. Over here you have, this is where you drain away any fluid, grey wastewater, chemical wastewater, and you click the button up here and it flushes it away. So I'm using this to get rid of the grey wastewater as well. There doesn't seem a specific place to get rid of the grey wastewater, so might as well do it here. Right, I'm on with it now. So pretty cool little facility. It has English translation of what to do if you are confused, but pretty great. And you can wash your hands after, so I will be doing that. Time to do this then. Okay, so that is that done. I used the hose to rinse this out because it had lots of soap suds in, and just poured that down before I flushed this. So pretty cool. Very nice contained facility and really nice. So yeah, back to the motorhome. I think we're going to head into Gothenburg now. Oh, stop to appreciate the flowers though, very nice. And then off we go. Let's go explore. Everything's sorted now, toilet is sorted, this is emptied. We do have electricity, so I've sorted out the hookup. It's all hooked up to the electricity, fridge is operational. This is a really nice little area for picnics. I may be eating here later. If only I was young enough to actually use this park without getting some funny looks of people. One thing I did find about this, I got an email about it just before coming here, is the theme park in Gothenburg is called Liseberg in Swedish. And one pretty cool thing that they do is they put on a special so that if the park is open on the day that you are staying, on the first day that you are staying at the park, you get entry to the theme park after 6 p.m, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I chose the day when the park is not open. It's only open on weekends at the moment, which is until the beginning of May, I think. But yeah, it would be cool in future, maybe. Let's try it out some other time. Right, let's try inside. So you scan your card, open the door. Let's have a look inside. Ah, so this is showers. We've got showers, toilets, cleaning. Oh my gosh, you don't even need to clean your pots in your motorhome. Wow. Proper cleaning facility. Is this, what? That's a washing machine. Like for dishwashers, oh my god, it actually is. It's a dishwasher machine. I had to pause there, I was like, is this for real? Is this actual? That is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that is dishwasher friendly, I don't think. But very cool. So yeah, female toilets, male toilets and male showers on that end. This is a cooking area. Has a pot and pan on the door. Oh wow. So you've got 2 ovens and 3 hobs. Wow, this is decked out. And obviously 2 sinks, 1 on each side. And you can just take the food straight outside to the picnic area where I just was. Motorhome is right there. You can spot Bertie from the cooking area. But yeah, let's check out this area. So this is cleaning facilities. You can clearly access that. Okay, let's check out the women's toilets. We'll be super nosy. I want to see how clean it is. It's super clean here. Oh wow. There are so many. So these are all WCs. Hello. And then around this end, this is the door for the showers. So this is self-contained showers. Let's have a quick look. Can we look in one of these? Oh, I was pushing a pull door. Oh wow! So this is actually like a proper swim bath shower. You've got your own self-contained shower cubicle, and then you've got a little changing area. Wow, very nice. I'm going to be super nosy and go all the way down. This is so cool, genuinely. Looks like, hairdryer area. Oh, it's these hairdryers. My worst enemy. Literally. These things get so hot. I knew this on the ferry. It's bad. I don't want to do it. No, thank you. I will though. Actually, I don't have to use the hairdryer here because I brought my own travel one and I now have electric hookup so I can plug it in. Yeah. Thinking ahead. My final thoughts are, this seems like an epic campsite. I think it's about 5 kilometers to cycle into Gothenburg, which I'm now going to do because that's really cool. I think it's a cool idea. When else am I going to cycle? I should have brought my glasses. I'm not thinking ahead with things. But yeah, everything's sorted in the motorhome. It seems really safe, really quiet here. So heading off to Gothenburg, let's have a cycle in. I just saw a deer pass in front and I was not recording while cycling. And I can't see it. This is Gothenburg, and on the left, this is the theme park. Can't see much from this angle, but that is it. Liseberg. Castle on the hill. I don't even know if that's showing. It's so bright. It's a castle on a hill. I am not climbing up the hill on a bike. It's too much. Little Simba is in his basket. Handmade basket. He's chilling, he's just lying there. He's a good boy. Nice. Heading towards the old town. It's a bit less bumpy here. We have made it. He's officially out. I think this shop sells licorice ice cream. It's a licorice shop. Liquids. So they do all sorts. Literally. All sorts of different kind of licorice flavour products. And if you head down this street, it takes you through all sorts of souvenir shops. It's really cool. It's called Haga, the area. Very nice. Loads of restaurants, loads of souvenir shops. Very touristy, but really quiet today. And it's a work day evening, so not too bad. I think it's about 5 PM.